Rogue One, a Star Wars story, releases December 16th in 3D, 2D, and IMAX. A rebellion built on hope. A rogue band of resistant fighters unite to steal the Death Star, plans and bring new hope to the galaxy. Rogue One, a Star Wars story, takes place before the events of Star Wars: A New Hope, and will be a departure from the saga films, but have elements that are familiar to the Star Wars universe, exploring the galactic struggle from a ground war perspective while maintaining that essential Star Wars feel that fans have come to know.
And did you know the film is set before the events of Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope in 1977 and 5 years after the Star Wars Rebels in 2014? James Earl Jones also reprises his role as the voice of Darth Vader. Also, Rogue One is the first theatrical live-action Star Wars film to not be scored by John Williams. If this film proves to be successful, they have plans to make a Han Solo in his younger days Star Wars standalone film as well.
Assassin's Creed releases December 21st. Welcome to the Spanish Inquisition. Lynch discovers he is a descendant of the secret assassin society through unlocked genetic memories that allow him to relive the adventures of his ancestor Aguilar in 15th century Spain. After gaining incredible knowledge and skills, he's posed to take on the oppressive Knights Templar in the present day.
Alright, another video game going to movie, so let's hope that the movie does the video game justice or that the video game is done well by the movie, whichever way that works out. Also, it's an action-adventure history science fiction film with Michael Fassbender. With a $200 million budget, they got a lot riding on it, and I hope they do well.
Passengers releases December 21st. A spacecraft transporting thousands of people to a distant colony planet has a malfunction in one of its sleep chambers. As a result, a single passenger is awakened 90 years before anyone else. Faced with the prospect of growing old and dying alone, he eventually decides to wake up a second passenger.
Film stars Chris Pratt from Jurassic World and Jennifer Lawrence from the Hunger Games trilogy. The budget of $120 million says it's going to boast a lot of special effects that should be worth seeing, and it's nice to see the two of them in a film together as well. The movie itself, we'll see soon enough.
Underworld Blood Wars releases January 6, 2017. Underworld Blood Wars follows vampire death dealer Celine as she fends off brutal attacks from both the Lycan clan and the vampire faction that betrayed her. With her only allies, David and his father Thomas, she must stop the eternal war between Lycans and vampires, even if it means she has to make the ultimate sacrifice.
Originally, it was thought that Kate Beckinsale would play the character of Celine for the last time. However, there are rumors that a sixth movie might be coming where she reprises the role. Also, an interesting tidbit, it's the first time that a Resident Evil and a Underworld film will be released in the same month.
Resident Evil: The Final Chapter releases January 27, 2017. Picking up immediately after the events in Resident Evil Retribution, Alice, Jill, Claire, Chris, Leon, Ada, and Wesker rush to the Hive, where the Red Queen plots total destruction over the human race.
This action horror science fiction film franchise has had its ups and downs. Some people like it, some people don't, but this is the final installment. Also, there is rumored to be a TV series that will pick up directly after this film's conclusion. We'll see about that as time goes forward. And Ali Larter returns to reprise her role, and she hasn't been in the franchise since Resident Evil Afterlife. So it's good to see her return.
Triple X: Return of Xander Cage releases January 20th, 2017. Xander Cage is left for dead after an incident, though he secretly returns to action for a new tough assignment with his handler, Augustus Gibbons.
Vin Diesel stars in this action thriller. Interestingly enough, it is the second time he has skipped the second film in a series that he starred in. The first time was in the Fast and Furious series, and he did not star in the second Triple X movie either.